Okay, we're gonna take it to the floor now. So have for yourself a bolster. I want this to be oriented in a vertical manner, and then also have a brick. Okay, have a seat on your bolster and separate your legs for Upavistha Konasana. You can just use your hands, see that junction between the back of the thigh and the buttocks is spread nicely. And then hook the center of each heel, firm your legs. Okay, so even though you're pushing your knees and thighs down, some people can overdo that action a little bit. The lower leg tends to move much more than the upper leg, faster. So this way you gotta put a little resistance here and then lift the kneecap and thigh. Don't just let it hang down into space there. Okay, and if you find you're not able to do this for yourself, and if there's any discomfort as a result of it, then just stick the corner of a blanket or something like that, a pad of some sort underneath your knee, or even at the head of the calf muscle there. That can help quite a bit. Okay, so now Upavistha Konasana. Also have a brick on the outer edge here of your right leg, okay, outer thigh area. And now heels down, knees down, thighs down, lift your side body up. Okay, exhale, turn yourself to the right as if you wanted to center your navel over that right thigh. Okay, throw your right hand behind you and just catch the back end, the runway there of the bolster. And now lean a little back and propel yourself forward, back and forward. And just see where can you reach. So maybe it's your shin, okay? Maybe it's your ankle, maybe it's your toe. Maybe you can reach after you go a few times even further. Can you get your fingers to your toes? Can you get your wrist to your toes? Can you get your elbow to your toes, right? Go forward and back, and see where you end up. Okay, we're exploring here the relationship of the torso to the leg. So with this dynamic movement, Parsva Upavistha Konasana, see what's happening. Okay, now the next time you go forward, stay down. Whether you hold your foot or you hold your shin, either one is good. Okay, hold there. Take your back hand now to the brick, which should be, second elevation, maybe even higher depending how high you're sitting. Now push your right hand into that brick and turn your abdomen to the right. Now wherever you're holding with your left hand, bend that elbow and then reach that elbow forward. So pull yourself forward and with the right hand, push into the brick and get that rotation. Rotate and go forward. Rotate and go forward. And go forward. And go forward. Okay, if you're holding your foot, you can even take that left hand to the small toe side of the foot. See how that works for you. Go forward more, more, more. Remember to push into the right hand, turn the base of the abdomen, and then extend yourself along that leg. Every once in a while, check back in with the left leg. Pressurize the center of the heel, pull the leg bone into the hip, and turn and go forward over your right leg. Okay, then take your hand back to the big toe side of your foot, extend your right arm forward and take hold as well. So maybe you're holding against your ankle, straighten your arms, pull up, up, concave your back here. Maybe you're holding your foot, maybe you're interlacing your hands beyond your foot. Either way, straighten the arms now and lift the chest up, 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 up. And now exhale, full forward extension, bend the elbows to the side, reach the elbows forward, lengthen yourself down your leg. Okay, go forward, go forward, go forward. And now take a snapshot of how your abdomen and your thigh are connected, okay? Either they're touching or not touching, right? See where you're at and just observe that closeness, that relationship. See how much propulsion, right, the torso has coming forward over this right leg. Okay, and then inhale, concave your back. And sit yourself back up. Take a few breaths. Okay, now staying with this Parsvottanasana to the right side, you're gonna take now your left leg and just shift it into Siddhasana. If you prefer to go more of like a Baddha Konasana, that's okay. But externally rotate the leg, and for Siddhasana, you come onto the top of the shin. Okay, top of the shin, and it's a really wide pose. Move the knee back. Okay, now let's go again. Inhale, lift upward. Exhale, turn to the right. Right hand can come behind you on the bolster and reach. Okay, touch. Where do you touch? Where do you touch? Go forward. Go forward. If you touch the toes, see if you can reach the wrist. Reach the wrist. Reach the forearm. Reach the elbow. Forward and back. Okay, forward and back. Go a couple more times. Couple more times. And then stay there, holding something. Bring the back hand here now to your brick. Push into the brick. Turn yourself from left to right. Turn, and then pull forward more. Pull forward more, okay? Keep at it, pull forward more. You can hold the small toe edge of the foot, the inside. Again, you can hold the ankle. You decide, right? What's reasonable for you? What's giving you a sense of this relationship, abdomen and thigh? And, like encourage a dialogue there, okay? Bend the elbows, reach the left elbow forward, and see what's going on. Then extend the right arm, take hold of your foot with both hands, maybe interlace the hands beyond, then straighten your arms, and again, look up, concave your back, exhale, bend the elbows to the side, reach the elbows forward, and lengthen yourself. Extend yourself down your leg. Now again, just observe, notice. What's it like coming over this straight leg now? When your left leg is in Siddhasana, how does that change things? Last variation, it was straight. Do you have more freedom in the side waist? Do you have more stiffness? Do you get better rotation? No wrong answers here, but notice if it is the same or if it's different. And then come back up. Okay, come back up the way you went into the pose. Okay, carefully release the Siddhasana leg. Always nice to come out through Marichyasana. Extend the leg to straight. And then you can take it back out into Upavistha Konasana. Okay, we're not done yet. We're going to go next for a Vajrasana action in that left leg. And just for this purpose here, you can shift yourself just a little bit to your left side there. Okay, bend that left leg and take it from Marichyasana into Vajrasana. Okay, so you can shift, you can let that Vajrasana buttock just be hanging off. And the Vajrasana leg, it's not in the center, allow it to go outward a little bit. Okay, allow it to just shift a little bit to the side here. Okay, and now again, same sequence. Okay, lift up, exhale, turn to the right, right hand behind, and touch, forward and back. 5, 6, 10 times, see where you get to, and then every time you go forward, can you go a little more forward? So reach for the toes with your fingers, reach for your wrist with the towards your toes, and then reach the forearm, and then reach the elbow. And notice here, is there a certain degree of ease that became available in this presentation, or is it harder, right? Is there more freedom? Does it feel different? Does it feel the same? Notice these changes, okay? And then once you're there, stay there on the next round, stay there, hold your foot, hold your ankle, take your back hand towards the brick, and now push into the brick and turn yourself. Turn that low abdomen from left to right. push into the brick and turn. And then bend the elbow, bend the left elbow, reach it forward, forward, forward. Extend yourself down your leg. Reach forward and go. See what the arms contribute to this dialogue between torso and leg. Okay, then extend the right arm towards the foot and take hold. Hold the sides of the foot, interlace your hands beyond, right? Figure out, where do you want to work? Make this be an exploration for you. Make it work for you. And then again, straighten your arms, but pull forward and up, forward and up. And then bend the elbows to the side, reach the elbows forward, and lengthen yourself down your leg. Now, if it's easy enough for you to get your elbows right down to the floor, sometimes instead of extending the arms sideways with the elbows, you can bring the elbows straight down and then scrub the elbows away, right? Scrub them away towards your foot, and that gives a different sense of extension through the side trunk. Okay, be here, breathe. And again, notice the closeness, the relationship between your abdomen and thigh. How much length do you have on the front body? How much length on the back body? Right side and left. And then coming back up the way you went in. Okay, go back to that Virasana leg. Lean to the right a little bit, come up through Marichyasana. And then here, you can extend the leg to straight, just open up the back of the knee. But actually, we're gonna stay in Marichyasana. And you can still stay with that left buttock hanging a little bit off of the bolster. Okay, and if you notice, my Marichyasana foot is just slightly turned out. That foot is following a similar angle to my Upavistha leg. Okay, this is the last leg variation for these seated leg variations in your Parsvottanasana. Okay, so let's give it a go. Lift up, turn to the right, back hand behind you, and reach. Where do you touch? Touch the shin, touch the ankle, touch the toes, then reach your wrist, reach your forearm, reach the elbow. See how far you can get. 2 more, and then take hold. Okay, take hold of something, and then take your right hand to the brick, push into the brick, turn yourself from left to right, bend into the elbows, and come forward over yourself. Take a snapshot here of the relationship, abdomen and thigh. Feel what's going on, experience what's going on here. And then finally, just one more push into the brick to get the turning. Then keep that rotation of the low abdomen. Bring both hands to the foot. And then again, bend the elbows. Actually, first go straight, get the extra length. Extra length, pull forward and up. And then bend. Extend yourself down your leg, along your leg. Okay, remember Marichyasana leg has to stay firm as well. Push the inner foot, outer foot, and come forward over your straight leg. Okay, come back up and undo yourself. Okay, you can center yourself, extend your bent leg, join your legs, and just be here for a moment. Okay, so now I want you to stand yourself back up and immediately take Parsvottanasana with your left leg back and your right leg forward. Okay, Parsvottanasana, left leg back, right leg forward. And I just want you to see, having done those presentations in the seated poses, what your Parsvottanasana feels like now. Okay, you can have the hands on the floor concave, you can have your hands on your legs. Either way is fine. Exhale, and then come down over yourself. Okay, remember, press your left thigh up and back, roll the outside edge of the foot down. Find that rotation, slight rotation from left to right, and then roll the weight of your front foot towards the inner foot. Suck in at your outer hips, so outer legs, like you're squeezing a brick between your thighs, that's the action. and release your torso down your leg. Let go through the back of your neck. Breathe. Notice the quality, the texture, the different sensations here in your legs, right side and left. Do you notice a lightness, a vibrancy perhaps to your legs that weren't there before? Or maybe not, but just notice, take notice. Okay, come back to the concave position, hands on your hips, and then stand yourself back up. Okay, let's go through the whole sequence now on the left side. Okay, so sit on your bolster, separate your legs, Upavistha Konasana. Again, see that the junction between the back of your thighs and your buttocks is spread. You should be able to feel those buttock bones and know where you are in space, right? So you're neither leaning forward or back. And what I actually quite like, I enjoy about having this vertical support is that the reference with the buttock bones is interesting. It gives some good feedback there. Sometimes I actually work with the corner of a blanket, and that also does something quite interesting. We can maybe explore that another time. Okay, so you're up on your bolster, like so. Have the brick this time on your left side, and press your heel strongly down. Pull your leg bones in towards you. Anchor down through the corners of your hips and lift upward. Okay, now exhale, turn yourself to the left. Left hand can come behind you on the bolster and hinge. Okay, reach to your left side for Parsvottanasana Konasana and see where you touch. So maybe you can hinge at the hip and touch your shin. Maybe you can touch your ankle. Maybe you can reach for your toes. If you can reach for your toes, see if you can get your wrist towards your toes. And then your forearm. And then towards the elbow. Keep going. Get a little bit of momentum here. Reach, reach, reach. Now the next time you're there, stay there. So take hold. Take hold of the foot. Take hold of the shin, the ankle, wherever you can reach. Take your left hand towards the brick and now push into the brick and turn your abdomen from right to left, right to left. And then bend into the elbows and lengthen yourself down your extended leg here. Okay, push into the brick, turn your abdomen to the left, and then reach into your elbow and extend yourself down your straight leg here. Okay, breathe into it, find the length. And then finally extend your left arm towards your foot, hold with two hands. Then once again straighten and lift upward. Straighten your arms, lift upward, but also forward. Up and forward, forward and up. Okay, then bend your elbows to the side. Once you've got the length, reach your elbows forward and come into this full forward extension. You can interlace the hands beyond you and extend. I think I've mentioned there's different ways to work with the elbows. You can go wide, 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 or you can hold and bend the elbows down and kind of scrub them away. Scrub them away. And be here. Okay, and then again, straighten your arms, concave your back, and come back up. Okay, take a few breaths here. All right, you know where we're headed here. You know all the variations, so let's just get to it. You're going to take your right leg now and come into Siddhasana. Okay, so roll the thigh out, calf forward, come towards the top of the shin here, like so. And then again, lift upward, exhale, turn, left hand comes behind you. Okay, this hip can go down, right, into space here, and then hinge. Okay, now with this wide presentation of the Siddhasana leg, how does it change the access, right? Where do you feel stiff? Where do you feel loose? Are you getting movement? Does it feel the same? Does it feel different? Forward and back, keep going, get a bit of momentum here, mobility, go for it. and then finally reach and stay. Okay, take your left hand to the brick and then push off the brick, get the rotation. Low down in the abdomen, turn from right to left and then bend into the elbows and pull yourself forward. From this elbow, from your right elbow here, pull the waist. Reach into the elbow to pull the waist. That's it. Reach, reach, reach. Go to your maximum. And then extend the left arm as well. Hold both sides of your foot. And then pull back against yourself. Straighten your arms. Concave your back one more time. Keep this relationship, abdomen and thigh, wherever it was, maintain it. Pull, 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 and then bend the elbows, go forward. Go forward. Observe that relationship. Observe the dialogue between your torso and your legs. Okay, and then again, concave your back, pull up against yourself, and sit back upright. Okay, from here, draw the leg into Marichyasana, and extend the leg to straight. Okay, and then again from here, next variation is Virasana. So you're going to shift a little bit towards your right side there, hold the ankle, and place the leg in Virasana. Then take the knee and just shift it a little bit to the side. Okay, so it can be a little bit open here, and then you still have your Upavistha Konasana leg. Okay, now same deal here. Lift up, abdomen, low abdomen especially, lift up. Turn yourself to the left. Left hand comes behind you on the bolster and hinge towards your left leg. Okay, with the right hand, reach, reach. See how far you can go. Now again, observe. Are you more loose? Do you have more access? What does the Virasana presentation give you? Okay, reach, go for the wrist, go for the forearm, go for the elbow, extend, extend, and then finally take hold of something, hold the edge of your foot, hold your ankle, even hold your big toe is an option, right? Take hold of something, bring your left hand towards the brick, and then push into the brick, and from the base of the abdomen, revolve yourself. Explore this relationship, abdomen and thigh, and see where you get. Okay, push into the brick and turn. Bend into the elbows and eject yourself forward along your leg. Okay, then finally reach both hands on either side of your straight leg there without losing the relationship abdomen and thigh. Pull up, 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 up. Lift your chest, roll those shoulders back. And then keep this new length that you've just achieved. Bend the elbows, reach yourself forward along your straight leg. Head down and breathe. Okay, again, notice what happens. With your right leg in Virasana, what kind of access do you have to the lumbar spine, to the side waist, to your upper back even? See how everything is affected here. And then again, straighten your arms, lift your chest up, concave your back, and slowly come back up. Okay, lean to the left side and come into Marichyasana. Okay, if you feel you need to straighten your leg, then by all means you can straighten it out, push the knee down, thigh down. However, next variation that we're doing is Marichyasana. Okay, so again with the Marichyasana presentation, you can have that right buttock just slightly hanging off of the setup. You may find that that's helpful. Okay, and then let's go for it one more time. Okay, lift from the low abdomen up, turn yourself to the left. Left hand comes behind you on the bolster, and now hinge. Reach, extend, Be easier for you because you don't have a banjo in your way. You're going to come forward, reach your fingers, reach your wrist. Come on, buddy. Yes, go back and forth, back and forth. Okay, then once you've gotten some momentum, you're going to hold and then place your hand on the brick beside you, push into the brick and turn yourself to the left. Turn your abdomen, turn your rib cage there, turn, 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 then bend your right elbow especially there and eject yourself. Lengthen yourself forward along your straight leg. Okay, push into the brick and turn. Bend into the elbow and extend yourself. And then finally, take both hands to your left foot there. Left hand on the left side, right hand on the right side. And without losing the relationship, abdomen and thigh. So notice it, keep it. Straighten your arms, abdomen and thigh stay connected. Chest up, shoulders down. See if you can achieve maybe just a little bit more length on the side body. And then exhale, go forward one last time. Bend your elbows to the side, reach them forward, extend, extend, extend. And then head down and breathe. Okay, and then coming up the way you went in, concave back, and sit yourself back up. Okay, and then carefully extend your leg to straight. And here you can sit again in a centered way on the bolster. Exhale completely and just see what's it like for you to come straight forward. Okay, straight forward, anchor down through the hips, eject the waist, and come forward. Come forward here. Okay, if it works for you to rest your head on something, then by all means do so. If not, not a problem. Just be there for a moment. Just notice what kind of malleability, mobility you have in the groins, in the legs, the pelvis, the hamstrings. Just observe what's happening here. The waist, the lumbar region, everything is related. Okay, and then sit yourself back up and slowly, carefully, just be mindful, draw your legs together. Okay, now to complete your exploration, go back one more time to Parsvottanasana. This time you've got your right leg back, left leg forward. And then go for your full pose, Parsvottanasana. Okay, notice the relationship here, abdomen and thigh. Notice the degree of the texture of yourself here in this pose, how much length you're able to achieve in the side body, the texture of the hamstring, of the quadriceps, the front of the leg, back of the leg. Okay, and then you can come into a concave position, pull yourself forward, exhale, lengthen down a little more. Now again, press on your inner front foot, outer back foot, pull the outer hips up and back and squeeze into the midline. And then last few seconds here, lengthen yourself down a little more. Okay, and then coming out through concave back, reach yourself forward, stabilize those legs, outer back foot, inner front foot, hands to your hips, and then with a lifted chest, lift yourself up.